Today we've got some big news to go over, official news this time, straight from Psyonix of new fan rewards coming into the game, and we're going to be going through all 12 of them, as well as showing you exactly how to get them in the upcoming tournaments, such as the one starting tomorrow. Now real quick before we get into it, I have an update for you about my sponsor, PlayVig, the free app for Rocket League that lets you get free DLC and gift cards just for playing the game. They're doing a special 1 million coin tournament, which is basically like $10,000 through the app. So basically how you do it, again, if you guys don't know what PlayVig is, you download it through the link in the description, and it lets you complete quests in the game, such as best of 5 competitive wins, which rewards you with coins to use in the shop for gift cards. Now right now they're doing this March tournament, which has over $10,000 in prizes. So if you want to check that out, link down below in the description. It's a ton of fun. Alright guys, so welcome back to another Rocket League video, and in this one we have official news from Psyonix about the new fan rewards coming out, including brand new pictures that showcase the items that we've never actually seen in game before, and I've even got some videos myself that I haven't shown you yet of some of the items and their special animations. So first we'll go through all 12 items, including these new pictures and videos to get you a better feel for the items, and then towards the end of the video show you exactly how to get your account set up to get these rewards during the tournaments tomorrow and the ones following that. But anyways guys, do you think we can get 3,000 likes for today's video for new fan rewards coming out? I definitely think we can, so hit that like button, and without further ado, let's jump into it here. But first of all, let's start out with an interesting one that we actually have gameplay of this time around. This was one of the ones that I was most interested in, but we only had the thumbnail for it, the little picture that you can see right here. This is the brand new EQ boost, or equalizer boost as it's sometimes called by the people at Psyonix. I don't know why they switched it, but we do have a video of this, and then we also have an official picture here from Psyonix. So in this picture we have the werewolf, and as you can see behind it, it is a very cool trail. But having this still image gives you a clearer look at the details of this brand new trail. You can get a clear look of like the color of it and how it's more of a green and minty green kind of combination, and you'll see this with a lot of items if you haven't seen my previous videos on these new RLCS items. They all share this weird greenish color palette, which you'll see in just a sec. But yeah, the trail itself, I like the little volume bars going up and down and how the ones on the top kind of glow a bit more than the ones on the bottom. Now what makes this look even more cool is if we go into game. So I actually have a video of this one right here, and as you can see, the limited EQ trail. Let's zoom in on the back here, and it is probably the best trail we've had yet. Probably the most unique. It's a little bit pixelated in this video, I'm sorry about that, but you can see the volume bars going up and down in the animation on it itself. It's a very interesting one and definitely a good way to start out these rewards. But let's move on here to the next item on the list. This will be a quick one because you already saw it before, but the ballistic goal explosion. Yes, there's a goal explosion you can get from the new fan rewards, and it is this ballistic goal explosion right here. So here's the official image they have for us, and I do have a video of this one as well if you haven't seen it, but zooming in on it, you can see it is a goal explosion that shoots out a ton of little Rocket League balls. There is so many of them here. I honestly think this is a pretty hilarious goal explosion. I kind of like it. But yeah, let's get into the video here. Credit to this video goes to Sarubi. He's helped me get a bunch of little videos of these items before, but as you can see, it looks even better when you can see the balls just fly all over the place, and also it has that same greenish mint tint to it. But yeah, just watching this over and over again, it's a little bit mesmerizing seeing all of the Rocket League balls fly around. It's a very cool one, and I think it's going to be a fun one to go after and trade for. But you know what, let's move on real quick through some of the decals. I know some of the decals aren't huge, but these are official images that we've never seen before. We've never seen how they look on the cars. So like as you can see right here with the first image, the Octane Dune Racer, this is one of the new decals coming out, and this one is obviously for the Octane. Pretty obvious stuff, but as you can see, it's actually a really dope decal. I'm assuming it can come painted. I can't quite remember if the previous RLCS decals can come painted. You'll have to remind me, but it's a very cool one. Has some racing stripe type designs to it. Even has like the fake sponsors on the sides. It's a cool one. I like it quite a bit, and it does fit that Dune Racer type style that they were going for. But then getting into the other most popular one is the Dominus. This one is the Phantasmo, which is a bit of like a ghost inspired decal. And as you can see, they're very different from the previous RLCS decals that were themed around RLCS themselves. These ones are more creative and definitely show it, especially with the Phantasmo right here. And again, if it can come painted, getting a titanium white one of these might be pretty cool. So we'll have to see just how much that plays out. Oh, you know what? I actually can confirm these are painted. I forgot. There's another image, and I'll show you a little bit of it right here. But in this official image, you can see that the decal has 3 colors, which means that it is painted. So for this Phantasmo decal, I don't want to say which painted it is, but I think it's like either gray or titanium white. Depends on the lighting in this picture. I'm not really sure. But yeah, you can see there's a gray and white line, then some green that's kind of more overpowering and covers more of it, and then the primary color color, the one behind it all, is blue. So since there are 3 colors, obviously it can come painted. And this is also true for the third and final decal that is in these new RLCS rewards. This one is on the breakout, and it is the Froggy Decal. So I'll only show you a little bit of this decal in this image because there's some other items I want to touch on in just a sec. But the back lines of it have sort of like a royal type design, like with that, what's it called? The little 3-pronged thing on the back. There's some name for that, but I can't quite remember. It looks like a sort of royalty type design until you look at the wider image and see that there's a giant frog on the front that's thinking about croaking. Yeah, it's a little bit interesting. There's also some flies flying around. It's a pretty unique decal. I don't know what they were thinking about this one. Maybe it does have some like extra meaning that I'm not catching. But this decal, I mean, I'm not really sure. I'm a little bit confused. So yeah, those are the 3 decals. Definitely pretty crazy. But let's move on to the wheels. And then we'll get into the blast ray boost and a couple of other items real quick before we get into how to get these this time around. But the first of the 2 wheels, which we've gone through a little bit before, so I won't show you a ton of them, is the Razzle. So these are officially confirmed to be one of the 2 RLCS wheels. And this is the official image for them here, as you can see. And these are the non-painted version. They're this sort of lime green, and it looks pretty cool. I like these better than the second ones, which again, you probably already know, the Aether wheels, but I'll show you those in a sec. But focusing on these, you can see that they have a very wide ring that can come painted, and then the spokes on the center are pretty unique. And also the tread is pretty unique, which also has a little bit of painted color on it as well when it can come painted. And also I'll show you some video from one of my previous videos that shows a bunch of them in painted. If you want to see all of those, I'll leave a link down below in the description. It goes through every single painted version of these new wheels. But moving on to the second of the 2 wheels, the Aether, and none of these are animated. I will say that again, which is pretty disappointing. I don't know why they are not animated, just like the Apex were kind of animated. I guess they weren't super animated, but they at least had some glowing lights to them, and the default ones did switch color. But these don't have anything close to that. They're pretty basic wheels, and the Aether ones are, I mean, I don't know. I don't really like them. There's just something about them that's kind of like too much, if you know what I mean. So yeah, these are the default ones. They come in red, and then there's some painted variants, which you can see right here. Pretty unique, but I kind of like the Razzle ones a bit more because they look more solid in my opinion. So those are the Aether wheels, but before we get into the blast ray boost, we are getting some new banners. So real quick, the banners. This is the RL Esports one. Nothing too fancy. I mean, it's a banner, but I mean, it's kind of cool being able to get a banner from a reward drop. It's going to be a little bit rare, which might make it a little bit more interesting. Then you also have the winning streak banner, which looks pretty dope, but it's a banner. It's nothing too crazy all around. But moving on here to the blast ray, we can see that this one comes painted, and we do finally get to see some better images of it. So here you go, and also we do have a video of it so you can see how it's animated. But real quick, the official picture of it, the default color for it is again this mintish lime green. I don't know why they chose this color for so many of the items, but I mean, it's pretty cool. It has a little bit of like a Halloween type feel to it. Kind of reminds me of the, oh man, I can't remember the one that we got for like the first Halloween. It's that greenish one with the skulls and like bones flying around in it. It looks a little bit similar to that, but as you can see in this video right here, it's actually more of like a cartoonish type boost. Has that similar effect closer to the engine of like the dark matter with those spiky cartoonish lines flying out. But as you can see behind it, it has a pretty cool animation. Not a ton to say about it. I mean, you can make your own opinions about it from right here. But I mean, overall, it's kind of normal. It's nothing too insane. However, it can come painted, which is pretty cool. Similar to the Helios boost. And is this as cool as the Helios boost? I don't know. It's a different type of boost, being that it is more cartoony. But as you can see in some of these images, it can come in different painted colors. Like we have saffron here on this left side, and then on the right side, we have it in sort of a lime green, maybe forest green. But I mean, it looks pretty cool. Now then, moving on to the final items real quick. The 2 toppers, as you can see in this image, you have the 2 timer on the left, which is more of a trophy in reference to Turbo Pulsa being the first to win 2 RLCS tournaments. And then on the right, you have the Stoic Muffin topper, which is in reference to Squishy Muffins, simply because he's a muffin. And it also has his team colors, the Cloud9 light blue and white team colors on it. Pretty similar to the toppers we had last time with the Hustle Brows and the Mount Cronovi topper. Pretty crazy stuff, but there you have it. Those are all of the official items coming for these rewards. But with that all out of the way, let's get into showing you how to get these items and how to sign up for them so that you are eligible to redeem them once you're watching the streams. So with these rewards, it's kind of different from the original way of doing it, but it's pretty much the exact same thing. So I'll walk you through it again. Fan rewards page, which I will leave a link to down below in the description. You simply go to this page, and this is the official page. Don't fall for any fake ones out there. It's rewards.rocketleague.com. You go to this page once you have your Twitch account signed up, and if you don't have it signed up, very simple to make one. Just go to Twitch, do all the stuff to create an account, and then come back to this page and click log in. Once you've done on that, it will bring you to a page to log in with your Twitch account. Simply put in your username, your password, log into it, and it should bring you back to the RLCS page. Now this might look a little bit different from yours because I already have it set up, but basically you have to select which platform you want your rewards to be on. You can only choose one, so make sure you have the right one, and you also might have to make sure your gamer tag is the correct one. So mine right here is set up for Xbox, and I have my TheLlamaSir exact gamer tag set as the primary account, and as you can see on the right side it has the Xbox One icon, so that is all set up and ready to go. Once I have that, I simply go onto the streams when the RLCS and RLRS streams are live, and I will be eligible to get these rewards. It'll tell you through a whisper. Usually you'll get the notification for it, but sometimes you just have to log into Xbox like once the stream is over and check if you got a reward drop. So yeah, that is how you set it up, and again, there are going to be some streams with these rewards live this weekend on March 10th and March 11th, and the official times for those are March 10th at 12 p.m. PST, and then on Sunday, March 11th at 9 a.m. PDT. You might have to convert those to your own time zones, but those are the official times to get these rewards. But anyways guys, that is going to be it for this video. That is everything you need to know about these brand new rewards. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more news videos just like this coming up in the near future. You can also check out some of my previous videos here, such as on the left, how to get the secret silver painted octane without mods, and then on the right, freestyling with the brand new Tumbler Batmobile. But other than that guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm TheLlamaSir, and I will see you guys next time.